Hello, Ms. Ayala. I'm Rudy. I'm working with Milena and Nisa, and we will be discussing the poem Oranges by Gary So. What I can already tell you about the poem is that it is about a grown man remembering his first date and love when he was alive and retelling his experience.
Okay, so her, Miss Ayala. First of all, when we analyzed the poem, we realized or inferred that the speaker, o sea, he's a man. He might have been older than 12 years old because of the fact that he's reminiscing his first date with a girl when he at the age of 12, and he talks about it as something that was kind of not hard to do, but he felt anxious about it. That's what we perceive from the word choice and the connotation. So we also
That's
okay.
what we perceive from the connotation.
No, wait, girl. This poem also represents young love, which is always something nice to hear about because nowadays the world isn't full of this, and it's kind of sad. So yeah. And apart from that, the diction, for example, when it says gray of December, it kind of makes us perceive or makes us infer that the poem is talking about something dark and sad because of the word gray. But when you read it for a second time, you may have another picture of it. That's why it's always better to read it more than once, maybe even 3 times, because it's all about perspective. So also the connotation of the word gray can sometimes vary, depends on the context of the story. So you can't actually perceive the context 100% well if you read it just once. So that's what I believe. Also, the tone of this poem, I'm not pretty sure about it because there are a lot of mixture of feelings, but I think it's kind of in a happy way. Yeah, kind of in a happy way, remembering his past and liking kind of what he used to do, maybe. Yeah, and so yeah. Isabel, your turn.
As for the figurative language in the poem, there's certain lines that we have, such as "I was making a fire in my hands." That was the last line, and that's kind of imagery, because he was actually saying that he was holding another orange right in the middle of the snow, and that anybody who would have been from a distance would have thought that he was making a fire in his hands, because it was just so bright as compared to what was around him, and that's imagery, because you can just imagine all of that happening. And reading this, actually in a really calm way. It's kind of neutral. It's nothing that's obviously happy, but it's nothing that's actually obviously sad either way. It's neutral, just like if the man's remembering those times of like his first love, his first date, and it's kind of joyful in a way if you can really feel it when you read it. But when you read it for the first time or something, you can tell the speaker that it's completely normal. I mean, same as for the speaker, the mood is also the same. It's normal. Okay.
We're done!